Music Access. Before going on a trip, you know that excitement you get when you make plans and pack your bags? And before starting a relationship, when you send each other messages into the night reaffirming your feelings for each other. The day before you go back to school, the nervous yet exciting feeling you get about meeting your new friends and teachers. And a few days before Christmas, the happiness you feel thinking about what to do with whom, where, and writing these things down on a planner. Do you have a planner? I don't. Anyways, you've experienced these feelings before, right? And if you haven't, let's start feeling these thankful feelings today. Let's all make our own Christmas plans, and let's talk about them. Just by talking about them, it might make us feel as if Christmas is already here. The first song you heard today, Monday, December 21st, 2015, was Happy by Pharrell Williams. So, Music Access fam, well, just like I mentioned in the intro, let's talk about our Christmas plans. You don't have to get too specific. You can talk about what you wish would happen for Christmas as well. How about getting excited on this week of Christmas? Who cares if it's still a few days before? If you post up your messages, we'll share in just a bit for message time. Now, for our first hour, we have our daily corners, Me, You, all about music with Season 2 Benji style and message time in store for you. And for our second hour, K-pop, K-drama, K-stars. We'll take some time to talk about what's going on in the entertainment world with All That K. Cameron will join us in the studio for that in the second hour. Now, before that, here's how you can listen and participate on Music Access. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages in real time. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. And if you have any songs you want to hear today, or maybe a song you want to let someone hear as a gift, go ahead and send those requests up onto our message board. Remember to leave your title as request. Now we'll come right back after a song for message time. And the song we're going to listen to is Light of Christmas by Owl City. We just heard the song Light of Christmas by Owl City, and it's time for message time. But before that, of course, I have Music Access Christmas special announcements. On December 24th, Christmas Eve, that is this week, Thursday, the new band from JYP, Day 6, will join us for Music Access Christmas Special Part 1, Blessings for the World. That's Thursday, the 24th, in the second hour, so make sure to stay tuned for all of 6 of Day 6's members joining us in the studio. And we'll also be taking in your messages on the following topic. If I was Santa, I'd want to give Day 6 members this as a Christmas present. We'll read these messages with Day 6 and also give out some special prizes to a few of our listeners that we'll randomly select. So don't forget to send in your messages as well as questions and comments for Day 6. And on Christmas Day, December 25th, our Friday guests Jay and Yuki will join us for Music Access Christmas Special Part 2, Laughter for the World. The three of us will be competing on Christmas Day, so guess who will be the winner and who will be the loser. And we'll select a few of our listeners who guess the correct winner and loser to send you a special gift. We'll also have an extra special penalty for our Christmas special, so make sure to look forward to that. And for more information about Part 1 and Part 2 of our Christmas specials, check them out on our message board. Now it's time for message time. Our first message for today comes from Flor Lopez from the USA saying, "Hi Benji Oppa, don't know if you remember me, but here I am. I do remember your name. I remember names because they don't put faces on usernames. Although if they did put faces on usernames, that would be really, really cool. I missed seeing you and listening to you on Music Access. Oppa, what do you want for Christmas?" Excellent question. I don't know. When it comes to Christmas, I don't really think that there's anything that I really like. Oh, I want this because, it's nice to get clothes. It's nice to have all this stuff. But in the end, I just need to work. I need to have money, and I'm working on a job and all that stuff. And, I think that's the most important thing that I'm focusing on right now. If I get something, whether it's, more accessories or something like that, that's super, super awesome. But I think the most important thing is just, having a good time. And especially just, hoping that everyone has a good Christmas. Samantha of Australia saying, "Good day, Benji. How are you today? Hope your weekend was relaxing and you didn't work too hard. Well, it's the start of my Christmas holiday and I have 3 wonderful weeks off. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm staying home and relaxing. Take care and keep warm. Sending love, hugs, and kisses." I would say, I'm pretty good. The weekend was relaxing-ish. I got to watch a movie yesterday, which was really, really cool. I saw the movie Teho. It's got Choi Min-sik in it, Min-sik Choi on it. He's a really, really amazing actor. You might know him from Old Boy, or if you're young, you probably don't know him from Old Boy. You probably don't want to watch that till you're older. But he is an amazing actor, and it's just, we had a good time watching it with all our fans this past Sunday. And Saturday, what did we do on Saturday? Oh, Saturday we just practiced, I think, on a lot of stuff. But hopefully Christmas should be awesome coming up. I'm not really sure what's going to happen schedule-wise, but it's going to be pretty awesome. So, check that out. And Desiree from the USA saying, "I go indoor rock climbing in my local gym, and I went and they were apparently doing maintenance on the rock wall. Over half the holes were gone, which made it really hard to climb. I slipped once and had to catch myself. It really kicked my butt, but I made it up the wall 3 times. Also, I'm back home near Seattle visiting family for the holidays." That sounds really awesome. I think visiting family is really, really awesome. I actually want to go visit my family back in Seattle at some point soon if I do get the chance. I think that would be really awesome, just spending time with my parents and maybe eating some really, really nice family food. But, that's a dream for a little bit time off. Anywho, we're going to check out a song before we dive into our Me You corner, and we're going to listen to the song Bang My Head by David Guetta featuring Sia and Fetty Wap. Spending time with me and you, stories between me and you. Me, you. We always want to hear from you on Music Access, and we want to hear from you about what kind of person you are, what you like, what you think about, and how you spend your day. We also want to know about your family, friends, coworkers, and the people around you. We want to know about them, how you know them, the kind of memories you have with them, and what you do with them. Our daily corner, Me You, is all about that. Stories about me that I want to tell DJ Benji. Stories about the people around me that I want to tell our MA fam. Stories about my day, stories about my family, and the stories about my friends. We'll share those stories about me, you, and everyone around us on Me You. So, how do you participate for the corner? Just visit www.arirangradio.com/music access and write me you on your message title and leave us a message. Or download Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and use the comment function to write me you on your title and leave us a message that way. Now let's start today's Me You with a message from Cam from the USA saying it was my birthday last Wednesday. This is in bold. It's a bit late, but I think it'll make me really happy if you wish me a belated happy birthday. And the rest is in normal print. I just wanted to say that every time I tune in to you and the Music Access fam, they always make me laugh even when I'm having a bad day. I'm so thankful for you and the guests and the listeners all around the world. I hope we have many more laughs in the future. Speaking of which, we have our Christmas special coming up on the 25th, which is called Music Access Christmas Special Laughter for the World. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that. So if you want to laugh a lot, make sure to tune in for our program on Friday. And of course, Day 6 is coming in on Thursday. And I'm sure there are a bunch of fun guys. You know, apparently I've heard that Jay is a super, super fun guy. So tune in on Thursday as well for our special. And of course, as it is your birthday, we do have to sing a birthday song. But it is a belated happy birthday, so we're going to sing it a little bit slow because my singing is a little bit slow. Ahem. Happy birthday to you, chak chak. Happy belated birthday to you, chak chak. It's been about a week since your last birthday, but actually not really a week, only about 5 days. But it's okay because we're almost at day 6. Ah ha ha ha. Happy birthday to you, but belated. Alright, so that was your belated birthday song, customized and written by yours truly. Hopefully you had an amazing birthday last Wednesday. And you had some fun things. Although, if you had a birthday last Wednesday, so you got presents last Wednesday, and you're hoping to get presents for Christmas, maybe? Double the presents, double the fun. That doesn't really make a difference whether it's your birthday's in December or in, May. Because, presents are presents. But it'll feel like getting stuff twice as much. Maybe. I don't know. My birthday's in May, which is like the opposite of Christmas. Anywho, hopefully you had a great birthday, and tell me about it in a message. I'll be waiting for that. For our next Me You, maybe from you, Cam. Now we'll check out a song and come back with another message for our Me You corner. And we're going to listen to the song that IU of Singapore wants to hear. Can't Sleep Love by Pentatonics. We just heard the song Can't Sleep Love by Pentatonics, a personal favorite ever since I heard it actually on Arirang Radio. A great song. If you haven't heard their other songs, make sure to check out their album as well. Today's second Me You message is from Leon Teo from Singapore saying, the 18th of December was my best friend Tik T from Vietnam's birthday. So that was this past 20 Sunday, 19 Saturday, 18 Friday. So this past Friday. We met through Super K-pop when One Kind was the DJ. T is a huge fan of One Kind and the Electro Boys. However, it's also due to the show that we had a huge quarrel due to someone's commenting on something. I chose to believe what the person said, but she didn't. Or he didn't. Anyways, till now we still have no idea who's right, but that doesn't matter, right? We're still friends, and we will not let that small matter ruin our friendship. However, I'd still like to apologize to you, Tikti, because I overreacted during that period of time, and I let it almost ruin our friendship. I think our friendship became stronger as a result, and we'll remain friends forever, right? It was your birthday on December 18th, and although I promised to send you something, I couldn't do it on time, so I decided to write to you like this instead. Hope you like it, and happy birthday once again. Although it is a happy belated birthday to a certain extent. And, due to how messages do get read on Music Access, I may have read this a little bit late. But, Tikti, I think Leon means this in a very, very heartfelt way. Hopefully, I don't know what kind of quarrel you guys had over what kind of topic. If it was a topic that I was very knowledgeable about, whether it's music or pandas or something like that, I could definitely help you out and get it all sorted out. But I think the important thing is the fact that, y'all need to love each other. If you're friends, a little quarrel like this shouldn't really get you down. I'm sure it was just a slip of the tongue or just the way things worked out. And, when it comes to this kind of things, hopefully, Leon, send her something as well. As it's all about the thought. Even if you send it late, it's still better than sending nothing at all. So make sure, if you can, to maybe send us something. And Tikti, definitely, hopefully, you accept Leon's birthday wishes, because I think he means very, very well. So hopefully y'all, get this quarrel all worked out. and have super awesome fun times, because it is Christmas soon. So thanks for your message, Leon. Hopefully you'll send more messages to us for our corner, Me You. Now, guys, here's how you can participate for this corner yourselves. Visit www.arirangradio.com/music access and write Me You on your message title and leave us a message. Or download Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and use the comment function to write Me You on your title and leave us a message that way. Now we'll come right back after a song for All About Music with Season 2, Benji Style, and we're going to listen to the song Hands to Myself by Selena Gomez.
Can't keep my hands to myself.
All about music and all about quizzes, a great collaboration of music and quizzes, all about music quiz. Music, quiz, and Benji come together to make this corner more complete. All about music, quiz, season 2, it's Benji Style. So what is today's answer? Let me check it out. Today's answer is a group, and today's answer is a really popular male idol group that has a lot of hit songs and fans. So, for Benji's hint, I'm going to call out all of their hit songs. I wonder how many of our M8 listeners will be able to guess this group just by hearing the song titles. They have a lot of hit songs. Ahem. But before we do that, can we get some of that reverb, please? Oh, nice. So, here are the hit songs by today's answer. There's songs like 추격자, The Chaser. That was really, really big. There's songs like Paradise. Paradise. I'm sorry, I don't know the lyrics to these songs. Nothing's Over. Oh, the really famous one. 넌 내 거 하자. I know the chorus. 내가 날 사랑해. Oh, it's very Michael Jackson-esque. Be Mine. Bad, which was, I think, their latest release. Bad girl. Bad girl. There was Last Romeo. There's 남자가 사랑할 때, which is the one where, one of the members of this group goes super high. BTD, Before the Dawn. Before the dawn. We actually did this as trainees when we were growing up. And we also have Destiny. You're my destiny. And 하얀 고백, Lately. So which group came out with all of these hit songs? Also, just for a quick confirmation, I think our next song is by today's answer, but it is sort of mixed up. So before we do that, we are going to check stuff out. So if you know today's answer anyway, remember to write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. And also, of course, if you like all of these hit songs, you should also maybe request them on our playlist. Remember, this is one of the groups that I remember. This is sort of also Benji's hint. I remember when this group came out that they're very known for they call it 칼군무, just moving in sync. Anyway, so we're going to listen to a song and come back with the second hint for today's AA Music Quiz. Mylene of the USA requested the song TikTok by today's answer. We just heard the song TikTok by today's answer. So today's answer is a group for All About Music with Season 2 Benji Style, and our second hint will be a music hint. The song that you're about to hear was released by today's answer in December 2011. It was a sweet winter song, and it was number 10 on the list of hits that I called out for Benji's Hint Part 1. Listen carefully and try to guess the name of the group that sings this song. If you know the answer, you can send it in using the comment function on your Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio smartphone app, or go to www.arirangradio.com/music access and leave your answer on our message board. For both, don't forget to write answer on your title before you send your message. Remember, they're a very popular 7-member boy group. Internationally popular. I think they won the International Popularity Award last year at some award ceremony. I could be wrong. Anyways, before we move on, we'll check out more song. We're gonna listen to the song, the new track, Love Line by Hyorin and Bumkey and Chuyoung.
I gotta kick this thing off. Yeah. Can I kick it off?
We just heard the song Love Line by Hyorin and Bumkey and Chuyoung, 3 artists that I really, really like. If you don't know them, Bumkey is from Brand New Music. You know, he was in the group Troy. You might know them from their song Green Light. You know, give me the green light, da 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 da. There was a song like that. But Bumkey, you know, he himself has had a lot of great songs as well. You know, Bumkey, he had his own solo career. I remember when he first came out, it was with, the song that I found out about him was 갖고 놀래, which was a song, Attraction, he did with Dynamic Duo. And then, of course, you know, the very famous song, the 나쁜 연예인가, or something like that, that he did with E-Sense way back in the day. Then, of course, you know, he's been on this thing. He's a very good featured artist. Chuyoung was also a very, very famous artist in his own right, producing and doing, you know, some music. And then he joined Starship. So now he's on the same label as Hyorin. So that's when he came out with Jiwo, featuring Hyorin. And, you know, they did a lot of good music together. And, of course, you guys all know Hyorin from Sistar. So if you want to check out their music, Bumkey and Chuyoung, make sure to check it out. It's on music sites, and they have a lot of great stuff. Now it is time for message time, and our first message for message time comes from Unita Suino from Indonesia, saying, "Hello, apa kabar, Benji? Your post about watching a movie together with the fans seems like all of you had good times. It must be very fun, right? I wish I was there. So lucky of them. When are you gonna watch a movie with your babes, Benji? By the way, you should say this line too, like the other members, Benji. Aku cinta kamu. Aku cinta kamu. I'm sorry." So apparently, we actually had to film a video for something, and then we had to speak, you know, I think it was Malay. If I'm mistaken, you know, please don't kill me. But it's really, really hard to pronounce, and it was really, really hard for me to remember how to say everything for some reason. I don't know why. I'm usually good with foreign languages, but something about this language I'm very, very not that good with. But it's okay, because I'm improving my language skills. It's always a work in progress. So next time, hopefully, I'll be able to ace it. Aku cinta kamu. Yeah. Huyan Pupu from Vietnam saying, "Hello, how have you been? Christmas is coming." That's right. About 3 days left. Or, no, I'm sorry, 4 days left. Do you and your members have any plans for it this Christmas? I'm going to go to an orphanage and enjoy this Christmas with cute children there. I prepared many handmade cards for them as well. How do you think about having a Christmas party with the people who we have never met before? Is it chill? Anyway, I hope all MA listeners and staff have a Merry Christmas. Love ya! Well, okay, this is what I think. When it comes to a party, it really depends on what you guys think a party really kind of is. If you think a party is fun and games with your close friends and you're having a good time just, you know, at home with your friends playing board games and stuff, versus, you know, going out and partying and meeting new people, you know, then of course I'm sure having a Christmas party with people you've never met before could be really, really awkward. But at the same time, when it comes to a Christmas party, if you want a Christmas party where you're just like, you know, partying it out, drinking lots of crazy drinks and all that stuff, then maybe it could be fun meeting Christmas people that you've never met before. It's all about your state of mind. For me, I think that would be really fun, but make sure to go with a friend or two so, you know, you don't get lonely. Tasmia Tazeen from Bangladesh saying, "Hi Benji Oppa, what do you do to keep yourself warm in the winter? For me, I just put my hands and feet on my hot bag to keep myself warm while wearing my sweater. I don't know what a hot bag is. I'm assuming it's something maybe you put hot water in it and it keeps you warm. Here in Korea, we have something called hot packs. This is stuck to my hand. So what I would do is I take this hot pack and I stick it, you know, on my shirt or on my belly or something. For example, when we have to perform in the cold in our stage outfits, it is crazy cold. But if you put hot packs on, it's sort of not as cold, but it's sort of as cold. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but it helps. Hot packs, guys. That's where all my money goes. In the winter, at least. Shreya Talukdar from Bangladesh saying, Benji, so happy to see you again. Well, my weekend was really tiring, and actually my final exam result came out before Christmas. I was afraid to check it out, but it's all good. I did great and I'm happy with my results. Now I can enjoy my Christmas without any worries. I already got some gifts. Woo! Benji, it's good that you're all fine now. I was worried for your health lately, but now you're 100% alright. Is how it looks, doesn't it? But it's actually not. I'm actually 99.9% alright. Nah, but I'm all good, Everyone who was worried about me for the past week or so, thank you so much for all your thoughts and your prayers. Luckily enough, I am back to 100%. I'm eating well. If you look at this, I'm drinking a huge bottle of this stuff, which is not normal. That's not a normal thing for people to drink, but that's how I drink. So, thank you for all your thoughts and prayers. And now, hopefully, guys, everyone stays healthy for the upcoming Christmas holiday. We're going to check out a song as we continue on with our program. And we're going to listen to the song that Katie of the USA wants to hear, Crazy by Jonghyun featuring Iron. We just heard the song Crazy by Jonghyun featuring Iron, and it's time to continue on. We have a little bit of time left in our first hour, so we're going to check out some messages. We got myself from the Philippines, we've got Amanda from Malaysia, saying, hi, Benji. Saw your update on SNS yesterday. Glad you recovered, but I'm sick now. Oh, I just said, before the song went out, let's not be sick, let's take care of our health. But don't even have the energy to walk and eat. I'm gonna just stay on my bed the whole day. That's very, very unfortunate. I'm very, very sad. But you know what? We'll keep you up and keep your energy up. A lot of good programs. And besides good programs, definitely keep an eye out for fun stuff. Laugh a lot. And when you do get your appetite back, eat whatever you want. Your body knows what it needs most. So even if it's a weird food, make sure you eat it. When I got sick, there was some weird food that I wanted, but when I ate it, I felt better. And yeah, just your body knows what you want. So make sure you get that stuff. Darcy Ann from the USA says, this is a message from Andrea Kett from Australia. I'm so confused. Benji, I'm not able to leave a message for you, but I wanted to say hi. Have a good day and take care. So I guess Andrea wanted to send a message, but she couldn't send a message, so she sent it via Darcy Ann, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, I'm sorry. This was a very confusing message. I did the best with what I had. Nia Boo, thank you, though, for leaving a message. Nia Boo from the USA saying, hello from Korea, MA fam. So I ran a lot after my flight last Friday, but now I'm resting in Daejeon. Yesterday my best friend baked cookies and today's her birthday. I'm excited we can celebrate our birthdays together at last. Mine is next week, December 28th, don't forget. Happy birthday to your best friend. And next week, we'll definitely celebrate somehow with a song or something, because, we always manage to do something. Alright, so it is time to wrap up our first hour. In the second hour, we will be back with Karen for All That K, so stick around for that. So to wrap things up for our first hour, I'll let you hear the song Last Christmas by Carly Rae Jepsen. And before I close off our corner, I just want to say to everyone, of course, that we do have Christmas specials. Once again, I will remind you until you guys get tired of it, so make sure to check out on our message board for the details about Day 6 and our Christmas Day special. Now, I will let you hear the song Last Christmas by Carly Rae Jepsen and be right back. What's up? Here we go, starting out the second hour of Music Access with me, Benji of B.I.G. In the second hour today, we'll take some time to talk about what's going on with our K-pop stars and K-dramas with All That K. Cameron will join us in the studio for that in just a bit. Before that, here's how you can listen and participate on Music Access. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app on your smartphone, and you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. You can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.adirangradio.com/music access, and leave your messages there on our message board. And another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Now, after checking out a song, we'll come back with Karen for All That K, and we're going to listen to the song Daddy by Psy featuring CL. Want to know more about K-pop?
Want to know more about K-dramas?
Want to know more about K-culture? All okay on All That K! Hello, Karen.
Hello, Benji!
We have just a little bit under 10 days left in the year. No, exactly 10 days actually now.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 21st.
Woo!
4 days till Christmas.
Woo!
Woo! I mean, it's not like I'm gonna, be doing anything for Christmas. But I mean,
Oh, you make it sound so sad.
At least at least I can eat chicken now. I think that's the best part.
You need to stop talking about chicken.
Why? Chicken's so good.
Poor chicken.
What?
I don't know. I feel like so many chicken are killed every year around this time of year. You know, they're chicken, turkeys all over the world getting killed.
You know what's really, really good? They have a 시장 in around 종로 5구.
Oga?
Oga?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's a famous one.
Uh-huh.
And they have really, really good 빈대떡 there.
I know what 시장 you're talking about. The market?
Yeah.
광장 market?
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Why are you talking about that?
Because I'm hungry.
Oh my
I mean, now that I'm all better, obviously, I'm going to want to talk about food, obviously.
know.
Because we didn't talk about it last time.
Maybe you need to talk to our writer, and maybe we need to just change our corner into a food
corner?
Yeah.
I think, no, we could do a good food corner, though, right? Honestly.
Yeah.
We could do like a food
like
special.
food. Yeah, we
Bring
like
in food.
Bring in food?
Eat while you do it, so
Eat
our
while we
listeners
talk about food?
It's like, haven't you watched those like food programs
That
where
would
like
be very bad for our diet.
I don't diet. I lost too much weight because I got sick.
Oh.
I can afford to gain some health back.
I can't afford to gain weight.
Well, it's not gaining weight; it's gaining health back.
No.
It's gaining health back.
No.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
looking back at 2015, what do you think is going to be the most memorable thing for you this year?
Oh, this is a no-brainer for me. 2015 was a very big year for me because, first off, I gave birth.
Oh.
That was a big one.
That's pretty big.
That was a big one.
I don't think I could ever do that.
You will never be able to do that. Yeah, unfortunately, you will never be able to experience giving birth.
Oh
I'm
gosh.
sorry. I'm sorry you will never be able to experience
Well, my
that.
stomach hurt a lot a week and a half ago.
But yeah, that will never compare to giving birth. I don't think you will ever be able to experience that, unfortunately.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so I gave birth, and also I graduated from grad school.
Yay!
Yeah, so those two were the most memorable, I think, the big events from this year. So 2015 will be a big year for me. It was a big year full of big events. Yeah. You
know what I did in 2015?
What was it? What was a big memorable event for you?
I don't know.
Really? You need to think about that.
I don't know.
Really?
I was just too busy working the entire time.
Well, you guys made your comeback this year. And it was a big year for you, right? You started Music Access.
I did a lot of stuff this year. That's right. I did a lot of programs. I did a lot of stuff. I started Music Access.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things. This was my first ever DJ position.
Yeah, it was your first time
in my entire
hosting
life.
your own radio show.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you got to meet all your, Music Access family.
Exactly. We need to invite more girl groups on this program.
You got to meet all those girl groups.
It was weird though. Seeing, I remember we invited a girl group here in the studio, and then I saw them at the broadcast station for a music program. It was weird.
Why?
Because here I'm very just like, yo, what's up? Welcome to the program. Let's be natural. And then you go there and it's nothing like that. 안녕하세요, BRG입니다. Hello, BRG. It's very strict. It's very strict. I don't know why it's so strict. But
it's the atmosphere. It's a little different.
It is very different.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously then happiest moment of the year is going to be giving birth.
Graduating
graduating grad school.
not the giving birth part, but after giving birth part, I guess.
Yes. The during, not so much.
Not during labor, but after when I actually got to hold our baby.
Was it all worth it?
Second baby, yeah. It was actually, I think because it was my second time around, it felt a little different because the first time it was just, something completely new.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a new experience. I don't remember much of it,
Mm-hmm.
but because it was my second time around, I actually got to kind of savor that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a very touching moment, and it'll be something I'll remember for the rest of my life. Yeah, that was definitely a happy moment.
What if you have a third?
Oh, no.
No plans for a third?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then, what about a moment you regret?
A moment I regret. Well, there are a lot of moments I regret. I think because of our second baby, I haven't been able to spend a lot of time with our son. So I regret that.
But it's okay.
So I think that's one of my New Year's resolutions, to try to spend more time with our son.
Time adjustments.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
He understands.
Yeah, I hope so.
He's this big boy.
What about you? Did you make any New Year's resolutions?
I've never made New Year's resolutions ever.
Really? Maybe it's about time you start.
No.
Well, actually, I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions because I forget.
I believe my life is on an evolutionary stage.
I think it's better to plan as you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just my next goal is this. Once it's done, boom. Then it's
Yeah.
this. Boom. Then
Yeah.
it's this. Boom.
Yeah.
Then it's this.
Short-term plans.
Although there is a New Year's resolution I have yet to fulfill.
Huh?
6-pack.
Oh.
Chicken keeps getting in the way.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Okay.
it's time to find out this week's topic. We mentioned last week about the biggest moments of K-pop. So we were talking about new idol groups last
rookies,
time.
yeah.
The rookies.
Yeah.
So, we talked about, who do we talk about? Icon, Twice, all those groups. So this time we're talking about the veterans.
Yeah.
People have been around for a while.
For a while. So we talked about the rookies, so we're going to talk about the veterans, the 선배s.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about the ones that swept the music charts this week. We call them the 음원 깡패들, the gangsters.
It's very different than a
Music
hip-hop.
chart gangsters.
It's very different from how you might phrase it in hip-hop, though.
The ones that swept the charts, the ones that took over the top spots. Yeah, so the first one, I know he's one of your favorites.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, Zion T.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bam.
Zion T. His name is Kim Hae-sol. I like his name.
Oh, I just heard that for the very first
Kim
time.
Hae-sol. It's a pretty name.
I don't know why I assumed that was his real name, Zion T.
Zion T. No, that's not his real name.
His birth name.
No.
He's born in Korea and he's called Zion T.
Yeah, his name is Kim Hae-sol, and he was born in 1989 on April 13th, and he is a part of Amoeba Culture. I
Amoeba
know
Culture.
You've been to Amoeba Culture's concerts, right?
I did go to one.
You went to one. We talked about the year-end concert.
Yes.
We talked about how there's a lot of pretty ladies.
Yeah.
Amoeba Culture concerts, the hip hop concerts. Anyways, so he made his debut. I actually thought he made his debut a little later than this, but he made his debut quite early. It was in 2011. It was in April 2011, and I think you might think we heard his name a lot this year.
Yeah.
You might think that he actually promoted a lot of songs, but he only released two new songs.
No Makeup.
꺼내 먹어요 and No Makeup. That was it. So 꺼내 먹어요 was released in May, and No Makeup was released in October. That's it.
Oh, and he's been featured in a lot of other songs.
Yeah,
That's
but
what it
he's
must be.
been featured in a lot of songs, and he was in I think he was in a unit also with Crush, in
yes.
Amoeba Culture.
Yes.
So he released the song Just. He was in the 무한도전,
the Infinity Challenge
the
sponsor.
song festival.
You're my sponsor.
Yeah, exactly. So that was I think that was really popular. 양화대교 was
우리 집에 내나 홀로.
yeah, that was also a really popular song. So all of his the ones that he was featured in, or the featuring songs, he did really well on that. He participated with IU's new album, Cha-Cha.
Oh, yeah.
Red Queen.
He's on everyone's
He's on
album
everyone's
now.
song. 정기고's new song, 일주일.
That's right.
24/7 or 247. And I think he also...
He's on Zico's new track as well.
Yeah, he was on there. I think Psy's new album,
He's also on side. He's on everyone's album.
Yeah, he's on everyone's new album.
He's like the feature artist right now.
Yeah, so I think he's the name that everyone kind of wants to be associated with right now.
He's like how T-Pain was back in 2007, 2008-ish.
Yeah, he is the one that everyone wants to kind of work with.
I know.
Yeah.
Because he has his own flair to everything.
He's the one. He's like the new guy that everyone wants to be friends with.
Do you know T-Pain?
Yeah.
It's like T-Pain in 2008, 2009.
I know, I've heard of it.
Everyone was doing T-Pain featurings. The guy was crazy with features.
Yeah, so definitely everyone wants to be friends with Zion T.
I want to be friends with Zion T.
Yeah.
I should get his number. Anyway, we're going to check out his new track, No Makeup by Zion T, before we continue on to more veteran artists.
Mm-hmm.
We just heard the song No Makeup by Zion T, and we're here with Karen talking about our veteran stars who were loved in 2015.
Yep.
So our next star.
Sunny.
Oh, we hip-hop today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, Sunny's real name. Do you know what his real name is?
Chongsan.
Yeah, so his real name is Chongsan.
Doesn't that mean like to clear your debts?
No, that's Chongsan.
Oh, sorry.
Well, Chongsan kind of has a similar meaning too. But, wow, Korean lesson here. Okay.
Sorry.
So he was born in 1985 on January 23rd. He was born in Incheon.
Yes.
Which is kind of close to Seoul. And he debuted in 2008 by featuring in Verbal Jin's album.
Oh.
And he's actually the first rapper for JYP.
And the last rapper for JYP.
The first and last.
First and last.
The first and last. So apparently he was working underground and he was, I guess, Park Jin-young or JYP kind of picked him up in 2008 and he brought him over to JYP and he was featured on Anybody for Wonder Girls. And that's how he became known to the public.
I remember when actually his teaser came out from the JYP site. They had the site on the whole, the video site with the red play button. And then they said JYP's next big thing. So they're showing like G.O.D. They're showing 2 p.m. They're showing Wonder Girls. They're showing all of a sudden they go to Sunny with like his like facial hair. He looks like a janitor. They're like, dun, dun, fighting! And then I was like, oh, what's this dude? But he turned out to be a really mean rapper.
Yeah. So he won the rap award at the Korean
Rap Olympics.
Yeah, it's the 7th Korea Daejung Umaksang. That's like the popular music awards. And so that's like, that's kind of major.
It is.
Yeah, so he got a lot of attention for that. And then in 2010 he debuted with the song 맛좋은산.
Yeah, 맛좋은산.
Yeah, that was a very I guess that
it was a very just like a weird, just like funky track.
Yeah.
But in the end, he did the very famous line, rap 그냥 그거 빠르게 말하면 돼. 빠르게 말하고 and then he just like really fasting, and then that became a whole thing about how rap, all you have to do is say it fast, but it's actually not like that.
Exactly.
It's just that's how people think it is, because at the time, Outsider was very famous.
Outsider, yeah, he does the whole 속사포, the
yeah,
can't do that. Anyways, and then Lovesick was the song that a lot of people really liked.
And then he left JYP after that.
Yeah, and then he left JYP and he went to, I think, Brand New Music.
Yes.
And then he became he kept doing rap. In 2013, 아는 사람 얘기, that was, I think, number 1. In 2014, he hit it big with 한여름밤의 꿀.
This is when he starts getting on the mainstream.
That was a really, really popular song.
He's on Show Me the Money now.
In 2015, there was Me, You, and 그 아버지의 그 아들. So a lot of number 1 songs
all
after
this
that.
stuff.
And then recently, Mad Clown. He I think 못 먹는 감.
못 먹는 감.
Yeah, so that was also as soon as it was released, I think it hit number 1.
It did.
Yep. So and then you mentioned Show Me the Money 4. There was Pretty Rap Star 2. So he's like a judge there.
I call him like Mnet. He's like super Mnet hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we can say that. We probably shouldn't say that.
He's on a lot of variety shows. He's just he's everywhere these days.
He is. He's one of those rappers that I think it's ironic that he left JYP after that second mini album, because I'm sure though that had a good effect on his upcoming career. Because I remember after he left, He released a lot of songs. He released a track called Rap Circus. And then it was all about, how he is still his own rapper and all that stuff and all that criticism. And it had all this stuff. And then he came back and then he started becoming the mainstream rapper.
Yeah.
Before he was known sort of as a Korean Eminem. Because he had a similar flow.
Yeah.
And then after the that was actually a mini album with 6 tracks, all based on a true story. More or less about a girlfriend and, ex-girlfriend and all that stuff. And then after that, he became, the nation's kind of national rapper to a certain extent. Because he wasn't talking about hip-hop. He wasn't talking about swag. It was about love.
Yeah.
And, that's when, ironically enough, is a recent track with Mad Clown. Mad Clown's also a very much a mainstream rapper. But they talk about how they're ballad rappers. And then
they're, they sing like Soyu. They sing with
Reina from After School.
The Idol Girls.
Baekhyun was on Miu. And I think, to a certain extent, they represent their own hip-hop style, but they're bringing a lot of it and making it approachable to the general public in terms of the hip-hop image. In the same way as Zion T.
It's not the harsh, like the...
You don't need to know anything to get used to
exactly. It's more approachable, like you said.
It's crazy, though. If you listen to their old songs, though, Zion T or Sunny, it's totally different from how it is now. Now it's a much more polished, much more clean sound. You can tell that they're having fun themselves while writing it. But then a long time ago, it was very much, you can sense the hunger. Not that it's not here as it is now, but back then, I need to make it big. There's so much writing on this. You can tell in the kind of the music that they were writing. And so, I think that definitely kind of changed, especially Sunny winning all these awards now.
Yeah.
Zion T and Sunny won awards at Mnet, at the Mama Awards or something. Melon Awards, Sunny won awards. So, now, they're at the top of their game right now.
Yeah, they are, definitely. And I think, we have a lot to look forward to in 2016 as well.
I should get Sunny's number 2. Just one at a time.
All of these stars, I think you should connect with them.
Connect with everyone.
Network with them.
I just need to find out where he lives. Okay, so
we're gonna stalk him.
We're going to check out Sunny's track, 그 아버지의 그 아들 by Sunny, and continue on with our program. We just heard the song 그 아버지의 그 아들 by Sunny, and I think this is one of the reasons people like him, is because he puts his own personal stories into his songs.
Yeah.
So people can really reflect with what he's saying.
Well, we know that Sunny is, he's a very devoted son. He's kind of shown that already through one of the shows, I think one of the TV shows, how he's a very devoted son, his love for his father. I think we saw that through, I think it was one of the shows on one of the major TV channels. Yeah, so definitely. Since we know that already, we can kind of relate that with the song even more. Yeah.
Definitely.
So we talked about some of the rappers. So it's time to talk about the idols.
All right, let's do it. I know who we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
I didn't have to mention it.
We can't leave this.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, well, Big Bang's definitely one of them, but do you want to talk about the girl group?
Lion High.
Yeah, Girls' Generation. Have they ever released a song that didn't make it to number 1?
Their debut track?
So. Their debut track?
I don't know. Did they debut? I don't know. I wasn't listening to K-pop that much.
I think their debut track did reach number 1.
Then probably I think everything's hit number 1 at least once.
Yeah.
After G. After G.
Yeah. But anyway, so 소녀시대, Girls' Generation. Do I need to mention how many members there are?
I mean, no. This is.
But anyways, let me just mention it because I'm sure there are listeners who might not have heard about them before.
Really?
Yeah. Girls' Generation, 소녀시대. There's Taeyeon, Sunny, Tiffany, Hyoyeon, Yuri, Suyoung, Yuna, and Sohyun. They debuted in 2007.
Yes.
They're like veterans. They're veterans.
They're older than anyways, yeah.
But anyways, so their debut song was, actually it was 다시 만난 세계. I thought it was something else.
Did you think it was 소녀시대?
Yeah.
No, it's 다시 만난 세계.
Okay, so that was their debut song, and recently they won the music award, the female group award at the 2015 Mamas.
Oh.
That's kind of surprising, though. Anyways, they I think in the latter half of the year they kind of did a sweep.
I think so.
Of the number ones, I think number 1 songs. Their fifth album, their official 5th album was released. Lionheart was released on August 18th, and they started promotions for that. And they took away everything they won #1 for, all the major broadcasting stations, and, not to mention the online charts and everything. And, they won all the trophies they can win, basically.
You know what is about this girls' generation though? Taeyeon, music-wise, because they're all doing dramas, they're all doing something.
They're doing a lot of stuff.
But Taeyeon, I think, is really, really busy music-wise. Because think about it, she's promoting as Taetiso.
Yeah.
So they're promoting as Taetiso as well. Then they promote as Girls' Generation. Then they promoted as Taeyeon did her solo, which was explosive.
Yeah.
It
so let me just mention this. So there was Party and Lionheart, and so with the regular terrestrial broadcasting stations and the cable broadcasting stations, they took away 21 trophies.
I can make 21 trophies by going to my local trophy shop.
Right.
That's a lot, though.
Yeah. So, so they did really well. Taeyeon, like you mentioned, she's been promoting her solo song "I," and that was released on October 7th. And just in October, just through the terrestrial broadcasting stations, she won #1, I think, 6 times. Yeah. So they're just doing really well.
Yeah, there's nothing else to say about
they're just doing really well. And then I guess the male version of Girls' Generation is kind of like Big Bang.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. The fans will get upset.
Okay, sorry, I didn't. Okay,
if there's Girls' Generation, there's Big Bang.
Okay, there's Big Bang. Okay, that's the same thing.
No, but Big Bang debuted first. So if anything, Girls' Generation is the female Big Bang. But that's totally different.
Okay, gotcha.
Because the female Big Bang is 21 though, and then the male Girls' Generation will be like Super Junior X.
But they're in the same group.
They're complicated.
Okay,
let's not make comparisons.
Let's not compare them.
Yeah, let's not get in trouble.
Big Bang made their debut a little bit earlier, 2006 in August.
Yes.
There's G-Dragon, Taeyang, Top, Taesung, and Seungri. And most recently, they won the 올해의 가수. That's this year's award.
Yeah.
This year's singer.
Artist of the Year.
Artist of the Year. That's good. At the 2015 MAMA, and they came back as the entire group in, I think, the first time in 3 years.
Yes.
This year, yeah. And they, I guess, they swept the charts again.
Of course, obviously.
With Made, the Made project?
The MADE series.
series. Okay, MADE series. Wow. So they did the All Kill. Koreans love doing that. They like saying, the all kill.
So essentially, they could have just released one album and then gone for it. But they're like, we'll do like 4 different mini singles or whatever.
Yeah. So there was Loser from M.
Loser.
And then there was Bang Bang Bang.
Bang Bang Bang.
There was Bay Bay. Yeah. So they all did really well. And I think there was 5 songs that was within the top 10.
I think all their songs, though. I remember at a certain point, all their songs were
all
in
of their
top 10.
songs were within.
It's just because the music is good, though. You can't deny it. The music is so
And then, of course, their music videos, they just had a lot of views.
Oh, spent a lot of money on those.
Yeah, I'm sure they spent a lot of money on them.
It's crazy. If you watch the Bang 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 video, there's like guns in it, there's cars in it. It's just crazy.
Bang Bang Bang.
Oh.
Yeah.
B.I.G. That's the name of my group.
Yeah, so, not just their songs, but their music videos. They're hitting up a lot of views on...
video sites.
Yeah, video sites. And they have a lot of international fans as well.
It's true. I think Big Bang might have one of the biggest international fan bases right now. In terms of K-pop.
And, I'm actually really looking forward to CL as well. I think she's trying to kind of hit it, hit it globally. She's been doing a lot of activities internationally, so we'll have to look forward to these stars as they try to, I guess, because a lot of K-pop stars are trying to make it big abroad as well.
Of course,
so we'll definitely have to look forward to these names in 2016.
For sure.
Yep.
So it's time to wrap things up for today. We're going to check out 2 songs, Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson, followed by Happy Christmas by Maroon 5. And I will see Karen next week.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We just heard the songs Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson, followed by Happy Christmas by Maroon 5. And it's time to reveal the answer for AA Music Quiz from the first hour. And the answer is... Infinite. Congratulations to those of you who got it correct. And thank you everyone for participating in today's Double A Music quiz. I'll be waiting tomorrow with another quiz and special Benji hint, so look forward to that. And now we'll check out 2 songs requested by our listeners now. Jenny of the USA wants to hear Blind by BAP, and Shreya of Bangladesh requested 왕복 30분 by Kitty Boy featuring 신지수. And it's time to say goodbye. The last song we're going to hear today is All of Me by John Legend. This was Benji of B.I.G. And as always, I'll be back.